Welcome all of you in online teaching learning process. We have started paper number 9 in organic chemistry, and in which we have studied unit number 3, metals, semiconductors and superconductors. And in last video we have seen about the semiconductors and their types, that is intrinsic semiconductor, and further we have studied extrinsic semiconductor, in which extrinsic further divided into n type semiconductor and p type semiconductor. And in this video we will see applications of semiconductors. So first application, semiconductor material is used in photovoltaic solar cells. That is, photovoltaic solar cells are used to convert light energy to electrical energy more efficiently, hence used in solar energy conversion devices. That is first application, that is semiconductor material which is made up of intrinsic type or extrinsic type is used in photovoltaic solar cells, that is which converts light energy to electrical energy. So this is the first application. Then second application, that is the resistance of semiconductor increases as temperature decreases. That is, semiconductor resistance of semiconductor increases as temperature goes on decreases. Hence temperature can be recorded by measuring its resistance. These temperature sensitive semiconductors are called thermistors. In multiple choice questions they will ask, that is, what are thermistors? Then thermistors are temperature can be recorded by measuring its resistance, and these temperature sensitive semiconducting materials are called thermistors. Then next application is, that is semiconductor materials are used for thermoelectric generators. That is thermoelectric generator which converts heat flux directly into electrical energy. That is, heat flux or heat energy is converted into electrical energy. So these are called, or these are used in thermoelectric generators. Then next application is, semiconductors can be used as a photocatalyst in water splitting. That is, water splitting experiments can be carried out in the presence of semiconducting materials and act as a photocatalyst. Catalyst means which promote the rate of the reaction. Then next application, semiconductors are used in electronic watches in our daily use. That is also in computers and laptops. In our mobile phones the chips are used or made up of semiconducting materials. Then televisions, then digital cameras and washing machines, refrigerators, all these need based or living based materials made up of semiconducting materials. So semiconductor have vast applications as compared to other. Then next application is, that is semiconductors are used in LCD. LCD means liquid crystal display. Then DVD players in our homes. Then laser diodes and photo detectors contain semiconductors and are used for optical fiber communication system, which, and that is in laser diodes and photo detectors, which are made up of semiconducting materials and used for optical fiber communication system. Then semiconductors can convert electrical energy into light energy, and these are called as light emitting diodes, that is LEDs. Then next application, that is semiconductors are used in microprocessors. That is, microprocessors are used for controlling the operation of space vehicles, trains and robots. Semiconducting chips are used in space vehicles. That is, for example, in the case of Mars mission various types of space vehicles are used, and the chips are made by semiconducting materials. In our trains and robots, which are made up of semiconducting materials. And semiconducting materials are also used in 3D printing machines. That is in printing machines, that is 3D type semiconducting materials are used. So these are the applications of semiconductors. In exam they will ask, write a note on applications of semiconductors, and these are the very important applications. Then in summary, this is the diagrammatic representation of semiconductors, that is advantages and applications of semiconductors. So these are the advantages and applications of semiconductors. These are the silicon, germanium, and this is the pentavalent impurity, and these are the trivalent impurity, and all these are the applications of and advantages of semiconductors. And this is also the applications in various fields of semiconducting materials. So this is about the applications of semiconductors. So here we have completed about the semiconductor, their types, and last their applications of semiconductors. In next video we will see about the superconductors. So thank you all of you for listening this video.